You not big time. Nah. Woo! Yeah. What's up, Samuel?
My brother. It's all good, man.
165 of the Collective Podcast. And I am AC from LA. He is SG Trilogy. And we are back in the building for episode 165. How you feeling, Sam? Talk to me.
Man, I'm feeling like a champion, man. I'm feeling great.
You feeling like a champion? Yeah, you feeling like a champion.
I'm feeling like a champion, man.
Tell me why you're feeling like a champion. You about to grab a ring?
Wait,
you about to grab a ring or something?
Hold on. I'm feeling
like
like
to the ring ladder. Ooh!
Y'all see it? You see that? You see that?
Why is mine in the light? Let me get out of the light. Look at that.
Your light shining so bright. But
so bright.
They can see that, man. I'm still riding that wave.
There you go.
There it
is.
There it is.
That's the wrong ring. No wonder. My bad. That was Westchester. All right. This is what I was trying to show y'all. There you go.
You just got
What's up, Brian? What's up, Brian?
Surplus of championship rings.
Yeah. Rod is in the building. Say what's up to Rod.
Rod, what's up, my brother?
What's going down, Rod? Yeah. Roddy T. Oh, Rod know about that. I know about I know things happen, but I have a Westchester ring as an assistant coach. All right, we are in the building. This is the Collective Podcast. What's your name? You are SG Trill. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. Here you go, Sam.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Master Ace from Brooklyn, New York. You are tuned in to the Collective Podcast with my man SG Trilogy and AC from LA. Let's go.
Let's go. Go. I know you from Brooklyn. It's okay. I'm throwing this over.
Throwing it up.
Lightning Rod in the building. E. Edwards in the building. What up? Man. Let me play your drop real quick. I forgot your name, but I'm gonna play your drop. Wait, where'd it go? Dang, I got you up out of here, dude. All right, just say what's up. Oh, there it is. Just kidding.
USG Trilogy. USG Trilogy.
Do it one more time.
USG Trilogy.
Bang! And this is
the Collective Podcast.
And I'm
New AC from LA.
Yo, how was your week, brother? Or your 2 weeks?
Yeah, we've had a whole lot of time, man. A whole lot has happened over the past 2 weeks, man. We've had a lot. Go ahead.
What's up, Rodney Saucier?
The Sauce Man is in the building.
The Sauce Man is in the building. Yeah, man. What up?
These past couple of weeks have been busy, man. As you know, we had a celebratory week last week. I know we both been.
What we celebrate?
Come on, bro. We celebrated being champions. Champion pedigree, baby. That's the champion pedigree. So we had a last week celebrating championship pedigree. Leading up to that championship pedigree, it was a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of all over the place. But we reached the mountaintop, and I know we both been working a great deal. So, man, it's been consistent grinding. What about you, brother?
Yeah, man. Something about a championship, celebrating the championship, all of that. Like, I wouldn't even say a lot of downs, some downs, but a lot of ups. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And yay! Ice Cube, performed at Dodger Stadium to help the Dodgers, get over the proverbial hump. There was no hump at home, but they helped them get over the proverbial hump. And then the little homie Fat Joe tried to help the Yankees get over the proverbial hump.
Yeah.
EPICFAIL. That's epic fail. Anyway, what's up? We back. Back.
Yeah, not so Fat Joe could not help them did not work. So
yeah, anytime Kike Hernandez is giving it to you, I don't know. But yeah.
man.
All right. So you want to tell them what happened in the series? Like, let's go. What happened?
All right. So leading up to the series, there was a great deal of, oh, the Dodgers not gonna do it. The Dodgers just pay a lot of money. Blah, 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 blah. People were still questioning their skipper, Dave Roberts, questioning if he should be there. And I'm like, this seems to happen too much. When you look at Dave Roberts, when you look at his body of work, when you look at as many National League divisional series that he's won, dude, you cannot hate on his overall body of work. So I don't understand why people tend to put him on the chopping block so early if the Dodgers have any struggles. But guess what? 2020 when the Dodgers won, people said, oh, that didn't really count because it was a COVID year. I don't understand that because everyone had the same opportunity that the Dodgers had. So I typically just kind of say whatever, peace out to who's ever speaking that nonsense. Yeah. But the Dodgers faced the New York Yankees, and the Dodgers showed up and they showed out. So throughout the season, the Dodgers bats have been their strong suit. By far, their bats have been cracking. When you have Shohei Ohtani, Mookie, Freddie Freeman, when you're getting out the gate with big bats like that, man, the Dodgers have been holding it down. Their pitching had experienced challenges, as you can expect. You've had injuries, a lot of things happen. It's a long season. But I can say, let's rewind before we even made it to the World Series, going back to the series against the Padres, the divisional series. The Padres series really tuned the Dodgers up, and that seemed like it was the World Series for a lot of us that saw the games, a lot of us that watched that series. I know you and I talked about the masterful strategy in terms of with pitching, utilizing the bullpen, and that was it was beautiful, bro. What'd you have to say?
Let me ask you a question. So thank you for that. Let me ask you a question. They lost one game. So they won the World Series 4-1.
Yes.
They beat the New York Mets 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
And they went to the limit against the Padres, which would be 3-2 in a 5-game series. By the way, what's up, Q? I see Q-Tip join. My man Quentin, a San Diegan who has become a Long Beach man. My question is, was there ever any mention from anyone of the idea that the Padres would be the Dodgers' toughest test along the way? Did anybody ever mention that to you before the games were played?
Yes.
Oh, do tell.
I think that one person may have been you.
Oh, I wasn't aware. No, thanks. Thanks for clearing that up. I wasn't sure, but
yeah. If memory serves correct, I think that one person was you saying when the Dodgers get over this hump of the Padres, the Dodgers are going to be in great shape. So I do recall that. Yes.
Yeah, that was really, really, really. What's up, Dietrich? Dietrich watching on Facebook. That was really the thing for me. Like I wasn't discounting anyone else, but I felt like we were such a great matchup for them. Like it's the big brother syndrome, or the little brother syndrome. I'm sorry. And I know Rodney actually loves the group Little Brother, but it's the little brother syndrome. And also they beat us 2 years ago in the division series. So, they had to get through the wild card, and then they came and beat us out the gate. That was ugly. And then we lost to Arizona last year. So, we felt vulnerable, and they had the best second half of any team in baseball. Now, mind you, I still knew that the Dodgers had the best record in baseball. And remember, to finish at 60% or above for the 6th straight year, they had to finish the season 12-5. And it seemed easy enough when they had 17 games left. But when they lost 5 in a row and then had to win, no, they lost 4 in a row. Basically, they had to go 12-1 over those final 13 to get it. or was it 7-5 over 12? That's what it was. They had to go 7-5 over their last 12, and they lost 4 in a row. So then they had to go 7-1. And they did. They went 7-1 and they finished above 60%. That was not lost on me. And they won the series against the Padres to win the division because the Padres came back and cut that deficit to a 2-game lead by winning game 1 in that 3-game series at LA. But then LA won the next 2 and pushed it to 4 games, and that was it. They couldn't catch them. Mm-hmm. So I knew that, but I knew the Padres would show up. And I know that you lifelong Dodger fans. So Roderick wants to talk about Aaron Judge. I'll get to that in a second. And I feel like Stewie spread it around because it probably wasn't just Judge, right? And if you're going to say that about him, then you got to bring up the dude on the Dodgers. But I guess you don't have to. But we can talk about that in a second. So for me, I know you lifelong Dodger fans, which I'm not. I came on board when Mookie came, 2020. You guys don't like Manny Machado, do you?
No.
What can you? I like him, but I like him like because he was here. You guys don't like him because of whatever happened. So can you explain to me what happened, or is it because he's on the Padres?
Well, first of all, he's on the Padres, and then he talks so much and shows us and pops off and he's dancing and stuff, and it just no, dude, that's not it.
Oh, what's up, Tracy? Rod's homie Tracy is on. What's up, Tracy?
The people are here.
Yeah, people are here. They don't even know. All right, so he was hella cocky. Okay, he's talking about you must Rod. So all right, Roderick says he was hella cocky, and I guess that means as a Padre, because as a Dodger, you don't. That's okay, right?
Right.
But
as a Padre, he's too
cocky.
Like anything he does, you see him all dancing and looking and flexing on the crowd. Man, I hate it.
So you know how they throw those monikers on people like FHOF?
Uh-huh.
He is that, right?
He probably is
that.
Yeah,
right?
He's tough.
Okay. He is a future, right? He is a future inductee. All right.
At this time, it appears that
don't do that. Rodney says he was lazy as hell. So I needed this insight because I have no insight. I just like the dude is homegrown and we didn't keep him and he left.
Now, one thing when Rod says he's lazy, when you say he's lazy as hell, he does not run bases worth a darn. Like he drags his butt. So yes, that was his whole thing. His work ethic was.
So I feel like it's time for Shaquille O'Neal to catch a stray. So are you saying that he was like when he was a Dodger, he was like Shaq toward the end, and then Shaq decided to get in shape for Mickey Arison and the Heat, and so Manny Machado decided to not be lazy anymore when he went to San Diego?
That sounds about right.
Okay, what's up? Tommy Loera is on. What's up, Tommy? Roderick is saying he just really wasn't a Dodger. We all knew he wasn't staying. What is Dietrich saying? Yeah, and then Dietrich is saying the same thing. I'm looking at I'm looking on Instagram. I'm looking on Facebook. Dietrich. Oh, I could put Dietrich stuff right here. He said he didn't hustle or take it seriously when he was a Dodger.
No,
okay, I needed the insight.
Yeah.
Because I know you guys don't like that dude at all. I wanted to know why. And then Roderick says we all knew he wasn't staying. I might even already say that. Because I can't just say Rod.
Right.
Maybe I'll say Rod for Rodney, and then I'll just call Roderick Roddy T. Because that's what.
Yes, you got to differentiate.
So
I see how you're processing it. You're like, wait a minute.
Because I am on the struggle bus when I'm saying Roderick, Rodney. It's easy to say Dietrich. Dietrich got the most difficult name out of all of them, but that just rolls off the tongue. Dietrich. Dietrich. Treya. No, his name is Treya Rod. Treya Turner was never a Dodger either. Yeah, well, he was on loan. I don't count him, and especially since he edged Mookie out in the voting by 1 vote and got the start. That bothered me too. Plus, I didn't like the way they loved the way that he would slide into bases and all of that. But was Machado on loan? Didn't Machado come up in the Dodgers farm system?
Yeah, he wasn't on loan.
Yeah, so I don't think you can compare him to Treya. But I feel what you're saying. So toward the end, you knew Manny was leaving. Shout out to AC Sports Live, Anthony A. Cobbs, my man, my mellow, my fellow Bruin, and Rod's fellow. Well, I can't think of what they're called.
With folks from the LBC?
No, the Long Beach Poly Jackrabbits.
Jackrabbits.
I could not think of what it was. I know they're green and gold, and I respect them. I just couldn't think of what it's called. Tony, who is your baseball team? Tony Carter? What? Okay, I'm not doing this with you. You could get off my show. Do you not see who my baseball team is? What are you talking about?
Maybe he's asking, since you talked about you just joined in 2020, maybe they need to know the
it doesn't say who was your baseball team. It says who is your baseball team. So it's a silly question. I'm not doing this with you, Roderick. Or shout out to rest in peace, Booby, as Booby would say, Roderick, even though there's no E. Roderick, I'm not doing this with you. Even if you do give me a big tub of Rice Krispies, I'm not doing it with you. Roderick. We used to eat Rice Krispies out of old butter containers.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, we had, like, she let us eat that much Rice Krispies. I love doing that at Boobies. Stop being petty. He was saying was. I was a Red Sox fan for 23 years. I didn't know you were actually asking me. I was a Red Sox fan for 23 years. I followed Pedro there, and I left when Mookie left. All right. What's up, Anthony Cobbs? What's up, Dietrich? What's up, Roderick? What's up, Rodney? Quentin came through. E. Edwards came through. Everybody in the building. What's going on?
The people.
Sam, anybody else watching? Oh, shout out to our first-time listeners, our last-time listeners, everybody in between. Shout out to our first-time viewers, our last-time viewers, and everybody in between. Shout out to our last-time co-host.
This guy here.
This guy here. Anyway, yeah. So the Dodgers. So yeah, 3-2 over San Diego, 4-2 over the Mets, and 4-1 over the Junkie. Oh, okay. Who said it? Roderick said Aaron Judge choked. Speak on it. Do you agree?
I would say Aaron Judge was not the Aaron Judge from the season. So when you say, go ahead.
But in fairness, Aaron Judge was the Aaron Judge he's always been in the playoffs. And then Shohei Ohtani, who usually misses the playoffs, was not the Shohei Ohtani he was in the season when it came to the series, right?
Right. It just so happens we had enough firepower that came through at the right time.
So here's a so okay, in fairness, Aaron Judge choked in the field. So I will say that. He did choke in the field because he dropped that ball in the 5th inning. But Shohei Ohtani didn't go into the field.
There you go.
So it's not really apples, but I want to tie this in because I feel like they were both MIA in the World Series. And my favorite Yankee, Giancarlo Stanton, was epic. Epic, I tell you. Epic. Epic. I couldn't say how much I liked him during the series because I just don't want to talk about that. But that dude is my guy. I love Giancarlo Stanton. Okay, that's all I got.
Well, I definitely was hoping that they would not be able to put it together.
You were hoping for a 7-game series. I forgot about you. You wanted 7 games.
Nah, not in this
And
series.
somebody else watching the show said they didn't mind if the Yankees won the World Series. I'm not going to call out names, but
you see, Dietrich, baseball is over. See that Saquon move?
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that Saquon move was cold.
Look at this. Look at Cobbs. Cobbs said drug test him. Drug test him for PEDs.
Cobbs has no filter. He just says it.
He's talking about Stanton. That's so funny.
Man.
So I was right about the Eagles being up on the Cowboys 8 games into the season. I was dead on, but I didn't think that my team would be mediocre. So, I was wrong about that.
Yeah.
Well, so in the power rankings, we dropped 2 spots this week with a bye. Like, come on, man.
That's so disrespectful.
It is disrespectful. But 2 teams that were below us won. So I got it. I got it.
Funny.
Worst batting stance and destroys the ball. Something ain't right. Oh man, like where my guy Cobbs. I gotta play Key Sweat. Sorry, I gotta play Key Sweat.
Oh, cause something. I got you.
Something. Yeah, ain't right. Why isn't it coming up? All right, there it is. I gotta do it. Woo! So Rod is saying that Ohtani had an out with hurting his shoulder, but he said they both choked. So
Yeah.
that's all I needed. All right, we 21 minutes in. We ain't even said nothing yet. But that's this episode. We don't really have to do anything. You know, go ahead.
We just rolling.
Yeah, we're just rolling. I know I'm getting some dinner after this, but what else you got, brother?
Man, shout out to Freddie Freeman, man, because Freddie got it in.
Shout out to Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? The most consistent guy through the 3 series was actually Mookie. Interestingly enough, Mookie was the most consistent throughout the 3, and he started the Padres series off kind of slow, but Mookie!
There it is.
He started the Padres series off slow. I was really impressed with Tommy Edman, but he, the fielding got a little too big for him in the World Series, but he was still hitting. Guess who the Dodgers' newest infielder is? The newest old infielder is?
Who's that?
Mookie Betts. He's no longer a right fielder. He's back to the infield, most likely at shortstop. So Tommy Edman's not coming back.
Yeah.
Playoff Kike.
Yeah.
Playoff Kike.
It's
Yeah, they called him George Herman Ruth.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Kike was legit.
But he plays for the good guys, so he's not George Herman Ruth, is he? All right. Baseball. Dave Roberts. Listen, Dietrich, talk about it. Talk about it, Dietrich. What did he say, Sam? What did Dietrich say, Sam?
Dietrich Ellis says, Dave Roberts get a lifetime contract now? Yes, we need to stop talking that trash about he's on the chopping block and he mismanages games because that's tired.
Yeah. At some, and I hope that they will stop talking now. I hope that, this is what you were talking about it, but I wanted to give you his stats. He's been a manager for 9 years. He's made the playoffs 9 times. He has 8 division titles. He has 4 pennants. And if you guys don't know what pennants are, that means that he has made it to the show 4 times. That means he has won the whole National League 4 times, which means he's been to the World Series 4 times, and he's got 2 World Series rings. That's all as a manager. And then, of course, he's got the greatest steal in the history of the Boston Red Sox back on October 17, 2004, against those New York Yankees who were up 3-0 and also leading in that game. But, that's a different story for a different time. Yes, Dave Roberts, the highest winning percentage in National League history, Dave Roberts. Just like that, 9 years in. He's the prodigy.
Wow.
Period.
Wow.
All right. What else you got?
Man, that's all I got on the baseball front, bro.
Yeah, baseball.
Real quick, did you watch any of the parade?
No. I was working. That's all.
Okay.
I was just working.
I did get to watch some of the parade, wishing I was there, but that looked pretty live, man. Looked pretty live. And they didn't waste any time to have it on Friday. Oh yeah, there you go.
Not UCLA football, but he is a Bruin. Now, this is Cobbs right here, UCLA football. Bam.
There you have it.
Hey, Cobbs, are you on this ball? No, I think this is after. You're not on this ball. All right. And he's a Bruin. Bam. What else? All right, wait. Back to Instagram. The bitterness between A-Rod and Jeter on set, Rod is asking about. I didn't know about that. I didn't see that. Did you see that, Sam, Dietrich, Rod, anybody else see bitterness on set between A-Rod and Jeter?
Wait, so between the two, or the fact that the Yankees were losing? Like, which?
No, bitter. He's saying that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
I'm reading it as they were beefing.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Because they were genuinely happy for Dave Roberts and Mookie Betts. So I can't. I don't know. By the way, I guess we could talk about this during the culture. Just remind me to say the comeback.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite out of that team.
Rod said they can't stand each other. I didn't see that. I didn't know. I gotta go back and watch it.
Oh, Big Poppy is that guy, man. Big Poppy makes it so much fun. Yeah, that dude is great.
Big Poppy is also featured on The Comeback.
Oh, there you go.
A-Rod and Jeter are featured on The Comeback, but in a negative light. So we'll get to that later.
We'll get to that a little bit later.
October 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th, 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Rod, when I said those dates in the old collective podcast, how somebody would get mad and run away? He would take his ball and go home. Yankee fan. Oh, I wonder how he's doing these days. Yankee fan. My old barber, Edgar, is a Yankee fan. I did not rub it in. I waited like 5 days and then I sent him a text telling him I loved him. That's it. He could talk when he's ready to talk. That's it.
That's a classy move. That was a classy non-homer move.
Yeah, I mean, that's just who I am. I remember 13 seconds after we lost the Super Bowl, I got text from some Rams fans. Like, I don't play those games with y'all. I blocked them immediately. Yeah. I don't want to do that. Yeah. A-Rod has talked major trash about Jeter. So I guess what Rod is getting at is, when A-Rod went to the Yankees, mm-hmm. A-Rod was considered to be maybe the best player in baseball, but definitely the best shortstop. Well, Jeter was the incumbent at shortstop, so they didn't even try to move Jeter off of shortstop. They put A-Rod at third base immediately. And so maybe there's some tension from that. You are the gold standard at your position and you're going to a different position.
Okay.
But you do what it takes for the team to win, right? Mookie will tell you.
Let's go.
Because guess who has more rings than anybody else that's a position player in baseball? That's active. Mookie Betts.
The Mookster.
3 rings. 3 rings. I feel like Ariana Grande should make a song about that. Call it 3 rings. Okay, what else?
All right, man. I think that's what we got for baseball, brother.
All right, well, what else you want to talk about? Football? NFL?
No, let's get over to the NBA, man.
Oh,
look.
Go ahead.
I knew you were going to go. This man said nothing. No, I'm good. All right, man. So
how the Warriors doing?
Look, yeah. The Warriors aren't doing bad, actually.
How's Clay doing in Dallas? That's what I want to know. That's all I want to know.
Clay and the Mavericks, man, they are doing all right. They came into this week 4-2. Clay had a game, I want to say his second game in the season, where he hit 6 trays. So it's coming together for that group.
Okay.
So my theme for this week, man, as I said, is week 3 of the NBA. And so we'll just do top 10 in the power rankings because it's not a heck of a lot to talk about. But all right.
And 10 seems like too much, but go ahead. Rock away.
So top 10 in the power rankings entering the week. We entered the week with 2 undefeated teams. And so, matter of fact, let me go 10 down to 1. So coming in at 10, we have the Denver Nuggets at 3-3 entering this week. At 9 with the same record, Minnesota Timberwolves at 3-3. The Lakers came into the week with a record of 4-2 as the 8th ranked team in the power rankings. Dallas ranked 7th with the record of 4-2. The Knickerbockers at 6 with a record of 3-2. Golden State with the record of 5-1 came in 5th in the power rankings. Phoenix Suns, and yes, Bradley Beal's been getting it in, so you don't have to worry about that. Grilling me on that again.
You're the only one that's news to.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so the Phoenix Suns came into the week 5-1, so ranked 4 in the power rankings. The Celtics ranked 3 with the record of 6-1, and then the 2 undefeateds. Cleveland is ranked 2 in the power rankings, coming in this week with a record of 7-0. And the OKC Thunder with the record of 6-0 are number 1 in the power rankings. Let's see, what's Cobb say? I'm headed to the Intuit Dome to see my Sixers. We stink without Embiid. Well, what's up with that, Cobbs? Man, to start off the season, you guys are expecting Embiid and Paul George to be and Tyrese Maxey to be the trilogy there to lead you to the promised land. Does Embiid want to play? Is he out of shape? What's happening with Embiid? And I know the Sixers.
Anytime you say out of shape, I just think about Shaquille when he left the Lakers. My bad.
Yes, exactly. So I know the Sixers were actually fined because Embiid
he's out of shape.
They were fined because he's not playing, and I guess maybe it's early season load management. So we'll see what happens with the Sixers. As you heard, they're not even in the top 10 of the power rankings, so they got some work to do.
All right, so Roddy T is asking for our final 4. So my final 4 is, I'm not gonna discount Boston. So I have Cleveland and Boston, and I have OKC and Golden State.
Okay,
that's my final 4. And I have LeBron James Jr. for MVP.
This man is clear. This mandatory drug testing. Right?
You gotta check my P2.
This man's LeBron James. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So I'm gonna say for the final 4, man, this is tough. I'm gonna go Knicks.
Of course you are.
Yeah,
and you stop there because you think they're going to win a championship. It's funny how they have basically the same record as Minnesota, and you said that they will be world beaters now, and they basically what are they, a 600 team?
The Knicks are going to be fine, bro. They're going to be fine. So I'd say final 4. I'll go Knicks, Celtics, and then on the West, I'm going to go OKC, Mavericks. There we go.
Okay. So Rod says Embiid is going into UFC. And then he LOLs it. And then Roddy is just over there laughing at me. And then why don't you show Cobb's comment?
All right. First, Dietrich with the Warriors and Celtics tonight. Lakers and Grizz also. No tender love, so no AD or Rui tonight. AD playing in these doggone low tops, man. That's the killer. Twisting his ankle. Uh-oh. Joel Embiid has hit the official tender love report.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. So, yeah.
That's all I got for the NBA.
You got for the NBA?
Yeah, for the
LeBron James Jr. No LeBron James Jr. update?
No, man. He scored his first bucket against Cleveland, but the Cavs mopped. They mopped the Lakers, so it's not really a lot to talk about outside of that. But it was great to see the young fella, mid-range jumper against the Cavs, and the crowd exploded when he scored. So that was great. They were rooting for him, big time.
Okay. Yeah. Was it a home game?
It was in Cleveland.
And the crowd exploded? Oh!
Yeah,
because
for Bronny.
He was born in Akron.
Yeah, because he was born, and they kept showing the old footage of him on the court with his dad when he was a kid and blah, blah, blah.
Not footage. We always have to do the Cardi B version.
Footages.
Shout out to Cardi B.
The thing is, I never heard her say that, but just when you said Cardi B, I knew she would say it that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never heard that a day in my life.
I have new respect for you that you figured that out.
Yeah.
She was not taking a shot at Lil Kim. Not Lil Kim. I'm sorry. Nicki Minaj. She was trying to gun Nicki Minaj down when she said footages. You could check the footages. It was the funniest thing ever.
See, words like that, that's on my highlight reel of words. Look, a past place where I worked, we were interviewing a woman and the story was on crime. And this woman has some profound sounds. She said, you know what? Crime is on the escalade. And I never forgot that. crime was on the Escalade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
so that crimes on the Escalade.
it's funny that you say that because this is my favorite video of all time, and I just have to, and especially since you're a newsman, I got to do it. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I got to do it. I see the comments, guys. We'll be right back. I just have to play. I have to play Rodney's godbrother.
Oh, yes.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that? I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. And let's get the fuck out this country, motherfucker. I can't even see me.
Okay, so if you guys missed it, he was live on camera.
Yes.
He was on camera. All right, let's get caught up on the comments. Rodney said AD is already, he's not even on the injury report, but he's already missing his next game due to injury.
Yes, sad.
Roderick is out of here. Be safe. Yeah. And then Rod. So now it's just Rod here. Okay. Rodney. Rod is laughing at his godbrother who was on the microphone on camera. Stuff flying in my mouth.
Yeah, he lost his cool completely.
Here's Dietrich. A lot of Escalade owners commit crime. So crime really is on the Escalade.
He's saying that was a fair assessment on her behalf. Crime is on the Escalade. Mm-hmm. Yes. It took everything not to fall out with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Assessment, very astute, all of the things. Okay. Oh, Travion Powell. What up, Trey? He probably left now. I didn't see Trey come through. I can't say that. If I would not have said his name, I could have said what I could say. I'll share it at another time. If anybody's watching, just remind me to say that dude's first day on campus. Just leave it at that, and I'll know what you're talking about on a future episode. Rodney said he would have responded the same way on air as a California native. Did that Jerry curl speak California native to you?
No, I did not. That was like somewhere in the South.
Now, I know that when Rodney had his conversion van and, he had his Jerry curl, but that wasn't that far back, Rod.
Hey, dog, van conversions used to be it, dog, with the TV in there.
Well, Rod was pulling up to schools in his conversion van.
Oh, that's a different subject matter for
Rod just missed having to report. So, yeah. Rod just missed the list.
Where are we going here?
I don't know. I think you on the way to the NFL. I don't know. You did NBA. Yeah, NFL.
No, we'll do a quick little, man. This is the first week of college hoops.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So
that means that UCLA put hands on Louisville in Paris, Louisville. Okay, now you could go. UCLA women rock. What?
All right, and the men held it down.
California women barely escaped.
You guys had a walk in the park. The men, number 22 ranked UCLA Bruins men's basketball, mopped up Rider University 80-55 on Monday night. And then my guys, the Seton Hall Pirates, they had a close call against St. Peter's 57-53 to tip off their season. So both our alma maters held it down to get out the gate.
Bam.
There we go.
Rod took a shot back at me and said that his van was better than my white van with no windows. LOL. So,
oh, you had a panel van.
I had a van too. So
you had a panel van. Okay.
In fairness, he's the one that came up with the van joke, and I've just repurposed it. But he is the creator of the van joke. So I'm gonna
run with the van joke, definitely.
I've run with it. Yeah.
Yes.
I've run with the van joke and my banjo. Uh-oh.
There you go.
Shout out to Bubba Sparks. Bubba Sparks having a banjo bar.
Wow, a Bubba Sparks reference. That is probably the only show that has referenced Bubba Sparks recently. So that's great.
Or ever.
He probably has some. He had a little thing going in Atlanta at least.
But you know, one of the things that was really compelling, he said, does it only have to be Eminem? Like, can I just exist without the comparisons? Can I just be a rap? Like, it was a really compelling line. I might play it.
Okay, so you put it out there. Can he exist?
I love Bubba Sparks. He exists to me.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
agree.
not in my like top 50 or anything, but I don't want to rank white rappers, but because I don't want to do that, but he to me, he can go. And
he was in his own lane, man. So
his project Deliverance was something to me. Which She Tried, Nowhere. This is the one where he talks about Eminem, Nowhere.
From live rocks to livestock, they paid the early to play the sound is suffered from the world's weight plus a ton resting on my shoulders. But what the tractors be, my curse is blessed to the beholder. Cause Eminem is incredible, but did I really have to say that? For y'all to leave my soul in rest and add me to your playlist. But this time I made just leaving clear that hurdle, man. Cause it's gonna be a million more. Who knows if it'll be worth a damn? But okay, I surely am. With that silky kind of sound. Parts and tell you folks that I'll be heard for this time around. Cause I've come too far for my own mistakes to quell me. Looking back at self-inflicted wounds that they can tell me. There's nothing they can tell me. Give me somewhere in a hurry. If I'm nowhere, let that nowhere be nowhere near a worry.
Okie dokie.
I know what it's like to be nowhere.
Yeah, shout out to Bubba Sparks on episode 165. That's my dude. All right, what you got?
all right, man. We're moving on to the league.
Oh, well, I got to give Rod's other thing because I can't post it because he's on IG. He said I had a Predator van.
Oh gosh, this conversation is really
All right. You said
taking a turn. We're going to the National Football League.
Oh, the national. So yeah, by the way, UCLA is number 4 women, and with the first bracketology, they are projected to be a number 1 seed, and not as the automatic qualifier. So they are projected to be second in the Big Ten to SC, but still be top 4 in the nation. So there you go. That's the projection.
Bam.
So we're gonna see if we can steal one against South Carolina in a couple of weeks. All right. What up?
Let's go, man. Let's hit some national football. League.
You got it, man. I'm not jaded or anything, but you got it.
Dog, as bad as my team looks, we both got to carry this one because the season hasn't even started according to the Las Vegas Raiders. It looks terrible.
No, we smashed the Dallas Cowboys before our bye, so that was a nice way to walk away. So no, it's things are well. Is it fair that the Kansas City Chiefs picked up Hopkins?
No.
I mean, they needed a receiver, and so they got a receiver. He's not in his prime anymore, but he's still really, really good. I did tell you that Saquon Barkley, that New York knew something we didn't know, and I was dead wrong.
Mm-hmm.
New York is as stupid as ever.
Because I said the flip side of that.
Yeah, New York is as stupid as ever. I did, however, say Philly would be way better than Dallas, and they are. So we kind of both had a little bit of that.
Right.
So.
Right. And then to add insult to injury, pun intended, now with Dak being out for the foreseeable future, at least 3 to 4 games, 3 to 4 weeks, that's going to be interesting. They play the Eagles this weekend,
So when you say pun intended, are you talking about big pun, and are you going back to Terror Squad for Fat Joe's performance, or were you talking about a regular pun?
Yeah, we can go for not so Fat Joe's performance.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not so fat. All right, man. So I guess you want to just talk power rankings then?
I mean,
I
don't feel like we have to really talk about the NFL. Like, there's other stuff going on in this episode.
Well,
we can just get to the culture and then get to the thing.
No, this is what I want to acknowledge. The Detroit Lions coming in ranked number 1 in the power rankings with a record of 7-1 entering this week, man. Shout out to Dan Campbell, dog. Watching how the Lions play, man, it just looks like Dan Campbell looks like a coach you want to play for because he's one of the guys, man. When they show, anytime they show post-game locker room, when they're talking, man, it seems like his players really love him, and he's a real man for the players, man. So shout out to Dan Campbell, man. I'm excited. No, am I a Lions fan? No, I'm not a Lions fan.
Well, I wasn't going to throw that out there. I was just going to say we have that in San Francisco, so that's not like a thing for us. We have
it's
a player's coach there,
right?
But I know that maybe different on the other side of the bay in Las Vegas. So.
See, that's a low blow. That's a low blow.
I'm used to staying on the other side of the bay, and then I had to correct myself and say in Las Vegas.
No, that just has so much. That has so much shade in it. No, but
Rodney said Raiders are on the clock, and he's a Raider fan. Rodney said Raiders are on the clock.
They are.
Shador sweepstakes.
It's a lot that needs to transpire there. Yes.
And so apparently, I have to show Saquon's.
That play was.
All right, you go ahead and talk. I'm gonna try to find.
So as he gets ready for the Saquon play, I guess as you flash back past plays that were amazing, I saw a lot of people saying Saquon's play was the best play of all time because just the timing and everything. And I beg to differ because I went to a play against, it was beast mode, Marshawn Lynch, when he was a member of the Seahawks playing against the Saints. And Marshawn must have straight armed about 5 players, ran for 60 yards, and then jumped into the end zone with a real disrespectful gesture. And so Saquon's timing was definitely impressive because he was able to see something with his back turned to the defender. But I don't know if I would say it's the best play or the top play that I've ever seen. Yeah, man. Did you find it, or you still on the grind?
No, this is what I do. I work these controls.
You're working your magic.
I work these controls, homie.
Yeah.
Don't ask me silly stuff. Just go along for the ride.
Running back Saquon Barkley, Penn State's finest, I might add, catches the ball against the Jaguars. He spins, and then he does that. I don't even know what to call it, except Ariel says it's a reverse hurdle over the defender there, pirouetting midair, going backwards over the defender. His own coach, Nick Sirianni, says it was the best play he's ever seen. There will be kids all over the country trying to make that play. I don't recommend it personally. Nick believes there's only one person in the world who could do that.
Best play you've ever seen?
Well, that's a silly statement that there's in the world that can do it, and it'd be this football player,
right?
Like they're literally gymnasts. Like that's just a silly statement. Yeah. So that's a really interesting play, and he did pick up an extra 5 yards. But while I know that a lot of you guys, especially you Detroit Lions fans, like Samuel, feel like a lot of those Barry Sanders runs that he ran 100 yards but gained 3 yards are some of the greatest plays of all time. I can't say that a 5-yard play is the greatest play, or I'm sorry, a play that netted an extra 5 yards is the greatest play of all time. But that was something I'd never seen. So that's very, very interesting. Very responsible to say one person on earth can do it.
Right.
That actually takes away from it. But nobody respects the Eagles coach anyway, except for Anthony Cobb. So there you go.
There you go.
Nick Sirianni. We saw how much of a joke he was. Anyway, but he's 6-2, so gotta have some respect there.
You don't want to shout out your Canes?
Are we talking about college? I thought you were talking about the NFL power ranking.
Oh yeah, I've moved on from that. I'm sorry. Yeah, in my mind, I've already moved on. Yeah, that's all I wanted. I only wanted to acknowledge Detroit.
Yeah, the U. Yeah,
yeah. All right, so as
undefeated.
we talk, go ahead.
Undefeated, 4th in the polls, 4th in the CFP rankings. Yeah, what's up?
All right, so let's see. In the top 10, then we have Miami's undefeated, Oregon number 1, they're undefeated, 9-0. Indiana's undefeated, ranked 8th, and BYU is ranked 9th. They're undefeated. Who's next up for the U?
BYU is being, that's actually disrespectful. But they have them ninth. Like they have quality wins and they're undefeated in the Big 12. It's actually disrespectful to have them 9. That's one of those head scratchers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot to say about that, but that's one of those head scratchers. We only have trap games the rest of the way.
Oh, Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Georgia Tech, Wake Forest, and Syracuse. So
yeah.
So really, we're just biting down. You know, we're holding down for the ACC championship game. And you know, the last championship we won, it was when we were closing out the Big East. Like it's wild. We've never done anything in the ACC. Literally have no ACC championships.
That's crazy. Yeah, when you think about it, how many years have they been?
Can't finish the season.
Yeah.
23.
Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Wow, man.
All right.
You want to go to my favorite now?
20 years. We entered in 2004.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait, no, we're not. I'm not.
You're not.
Wait,
there?
what's your favorite? The culture?
No, you already know my favorite, dog.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, I don't have anything.
Oh, you don't have anything?
I thought we were going to be off the air in 45 minutes. Oh,
you see, there you go.
What's up, Michael Houston Sr. in the building? Blackwood. Blackwood. Do you know, Mike, I don't know if you're still on, but Mike, your house is the first place I ever had ground turkey. And I had ground turkey tacos. Amazing. I fell in love with ground turkey that day at Mike's house. Shout out to Mike and the family.
Wow, they opened your eyes to ground turkey.
And rest in peace to the chef. Yeah. All right,
man. Well, let's go ahead and hit the culture.
Okay.
Hit the culture.
It's not just me. It's what the culture feeling. Let me go do Kendrick first, then we do right.
Notice I said we. It's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Bigging themselves up, even bigging their hood up, no matter what it looked like. It just gave us a sense of.
I think it gave us a sense of culture. Woo! All right, man. That always gets me going right there. All right, so for this week's installment of the culture, I kind of want to start this one off differently because we lost a major player in the culture, a person who was around for seemed like forever, lived a very long life and had his hands on so much music, entertainment. Yes, just an amazing person. Condolences to the Jones family. This is for the loss of the late, great Quincy Jones. So let's just have a moment of silence. All right, brother. Man, I can say this season. Okay.
I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. 'Cause here we are back where we were before.
So that's Quincy Jones, the dude, and that particular one is James Ingram on vocals. It's called Just Once. The dude was the first CD I ever saw. But that album was just played over. Well, yeah, we had vinyl and we had the CD, but just Quincy Jones, just amazing. Like you can't even put it into words. I just wanted to play that a little bit, but go ahead, Sam.
Mm-hmm. No, I was saying, man, this season, and when I say season, I'm talking about this season of life. We've lost so many iconic figures, man, like polarizing figures that have written the soundtracks to our lives, our parents' lives. And so the losses, man, it's kind of like, I guess that's when I start to look at my age and say, wow, man, and it really makes you value every moment of life because you don't know how much time we'll get, man. So, wow. Yeah, another icon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I just had a few things for a couple of music projects that I wanted to highlight. I'll start off with the incomparable, super talented LMA. LMA has a new project. It's entitled 3 EP. And when I say 3, there are 3 songs that are going to make you want so much more of LMA. I don't know when she plans on releasing an extended project, but if these 3 songs are any idea of what her extended project is going to look and sound and feel like, you are in for something special. I know you said you checked it out also, AC, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that piece is serious. The next piece, I always gotta give you some hip hop. So out of Buffalo, New York, Griselda's own West Side Gun, he has a new project, 11 EP, gritty, gutty, grimy, a dope project for all you lovers of hip hop. So check out West Side Gun, and then lastly, if you're into electronic dance music, Flying Lotus has a project entitled Spirit Box, which is a good piece, great for working out, dancing, just vibing out. Flying Lotus, dope project.
Yeah, and I'm not, but Sam is, so there you go. And whoever else is, then there you go. Finally, finally, Kiana Lede out of Arizona released Cut Ties. So that's a full-length project. So seemingly Sam won't complain about that one because it's more than 3 tracks. It's a full project, and it'll make you love what you're listening to, and you won't necessarily ask for more. But the title track is dope, and my favorite 2 are Weakness and Cut Ties, and the project is called Cut Ties. Kiana Lede out of Arizona. That's what I have for music. Moving on.
Yeah. All right. So in the world of TV, there's a new show out that I've been digging. It's a pretty funny show, and I always love to see the camaraderie between families. So Papa's House, starring Damon Wayans Sr. and Damon Wayans Jr., entertaining new sitcom. So I'd recommend check out Papa's House if you want some Black excellence and some comedy. Good show there. That's all I got, bro.
And if you're interested in Black love, check out the latest season of Love is Blind on Netflix. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Tyler and Ashley. Yeah, that's what I got.
I love that. Yeah, that's what I got. All right, bro. That's the culture, man.
Okay. You. Oh, I guess you will at this point. All right. So now, well, let's play it.
Notice I said we. It's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Bigging themselves up, even bigging their hood up, no matter what it looked like. It just gave us a sense of.
I think it gave us a sense of culture.
This is the closeout.
Yeah, so check this out, y'all. I'm gonna let Sam close out last today.
This is the closeout.
So I'm gonna go ahead and close out right now.
New AC from LA.
So, I always tell you guys that it's so important to love your loved ones, but let your loved ones know that you love them. Just please continue to do that. I always do, and you guys have seen me go through such a journey, and I was joked a lot about the whole app dating experience. And oh, by the way, shout out to my daughter, Kayla Sky, who turned 7 on Sunday. So yeah, check out my socials for like updates, pictures, and all of that video. But yeah, she turned 7 on Sunday. Oh, and for the culture, Gladiator teacher said Gladiator 2, which actually has Denzel Washington coming out. So, I've said that I wanted to get to a point where I said no more first dates. And so I finally got to that place a few months ago. And so I've gotten to a point now where, my girlfriend is almost my fiance. Like we've been ring shopping. She picked out a ring. And so at some point, unbeknownst to her, I will propose to her. But yeah, I'm in love and she's in love. And it's been a journey, like getting through all of the crap after Kayla's mom, Brianna, like all of the app dating. So I'll say this: I met Kayla's mom on an app, and Tish on an app. So apps can work, but you might have to fight through a lot of red tape. So love on your loved ones. Let them know that you love them. And if you are trying to find true love, then just be really patient and be really diligent. And then one final thing I want to let you know that I should have let you know during the culture. The book Power Shift by Damon John is fire. Recommended by Sam. Shout out to Damon John and Power Shift. All right. Boom, boom. All right. I'm going to let Sam go now. Let me exit.
New AC from LA.
So now,
New SG Trilogy.
And he's going to feed the ducks.
All right, so this closeout is a little bit different. It's a closeout in which, first of all, I have to say thank you. I have to say thank you. And matter of fact, AC, go ahead and cut this. I want to say thank you to my brother first and foremost. I initially joined the podcast as the resident guest, and that was episode 106. And my brother had invited me on to say, "Hey man, come hang out with us." And so it was almost like a social experiment, because the first time I popped up, he said, "Oh, the professor is here," and we just laughed. And then and there, for that first episode 106. I didn't know the direction that this thing would go. I didn't know how many episodes I'd be on. I didn't know if I'd even be invited back after 106. But 106 led to 107, 107 to 108. By 111, I was a permanent fixture on the show, and we just rocked, man, and we hit the ground running. So I want to first and foremost say thank you. I appreciate you for your hospitality. I appreciate you for being just the creator of this platform. I know when you kind of gave me some insight on what led you to create this platform, it was out of that necessity for wanting to have that human interaction during the pandemic. And you've been able to pair up with some guys over the years, man, and really make a difference, meaning really uplift one another, share some colorful banter, share laughs, and have some intentional conversations as well. So I'm very thankful. And please know I don't take this lightly. Relationships, friendships, family, it's important to let people know when you appreciate them. So as we close out this episode, I wanted to tell you thank you, to let our viewers and listeners know that SG Trilogy, I'm always going to be SG Trilogy / SG3 / Samuel Gardner III. I'm always going to be that person. But in this form, I'm no longer going to be a member of the Collective Podcast. AC, I wish you well with everything you have going on. I know this isn't the end of our connection, because we remain connected at the hip, and I appreciate you for everything, bro. But, they have a saying in show business that every good thing must come to an end. I have some other endeavors that I'm working on and that I'm working towards, and it's just the timing of everything has led me to say, since I can't give this my all right now, Trilogy's gonna have to make a move. But please know, I appreciate you big time, brother. I appreciate everyone who has made this experience meaningful. The individuals we've had on for interviews, the sponsors we've had. I am truly appreciative. And most importantly, I'm appreciative to the fans, the listeners, the viewers, everyone who has liked, subscribed, just came on to say, hey, man, I'm very, very, very appreciative to all of you. So thank you. AC, I can't thank you enough, bro. So there you go.
Absolutely, brother. No doubt. Much love. I definitely appreciate that. Dietrich is giving you applause. Here, I'm going to give you some applause here. And yeah, you heard it from him. He's out of here. Definitely loved you being here. Just It was a great run with you. I wish you the best in what you have going on. And like you said, it's not the end of our journey. Kayla is funny. Kayla was like, well, is he going to come on the show sometimes as a guest? And I was like, yeah, he'll come on as a guest. Kayla's so intuitive. But yeah, so we out of here. Sam, we appreciated having you, my brother. And tell us what this was, Kayla.
This is the closeout.
Wow.
This is the Collective Podcast.
And guess what?
Or should I blow this mic? Like I said, I might. Got the force of 20 men like a Jedi Knight. And it's kind of hard for me not to do it slow. So I gotta go, the rhythm.
Yo, I'll catch y'all next week on the solo tip. Hey, brother, update that logo for me. Put me in the middle. Thank you, brother. Be easy.
Got you. All right, man.